Shalom. Friends, today we are going to talk about squid. Squid is known to be a seafood rich in potassium. Potassium is a mineral involved in supporting heart rhythm balance. Squid also comes with another heart healthy agent, vitamin E. Vitamin E helps protect the heart because it strengthens the protection of cells and makes them less susceptible to damage. The health benefits of squid are often linked to its high protein content. Other benefits are tied to its polyunsaturated fatty acid content, also known as omega-3 fatty acids. The FDA highlights fish as a healthy food for those who are pregnant and breastfeeding. Shellfish allergy. And as with any shellfish, squid carries the risk of causing allergic reactions. A substance called tropomyosin found in squid is believed to be the culprit. People with severe allergies to shellfish are advised to avoid eating squid. Many non-vegetarian foods like red meat, eggs, prawns, squid and crab generate excessive heat and are always better to be avoided during summer. They can also upset your stomach or cause diarrhea. Squid is high in dietary cholesterol, with a 4-ounce serving giving you 507 milligrams or 169% of your recommended daily value. If you are not considered to be at risk for heart disease, aim to eat less than 300 milligrams of cholesterol daily, as per the University of California. A 3.5 oz serving about 99 grams of raw squid provides about 231 mg of cholesterol. This may exceed your daily dietary cholesterol limits if your doctor has advised you on a low cholesterol diet containing less than 200 mg of cholesterol per day. The ratio of LDL to HDL cholesterol was decreased on the oyster and mussel diets. Oyster, mussel and squid diets increased HDL2 cholesterol. In India, squid is called kadamba fish. Is known by many names. It is popularly called squid worldwide and is enjoyed in many forms, be it pan-fried, deep-fried, curried or raw. If we speak only in India, the names of squids include calamari in Hindi, kamattu chattu in Telugu, kuntal or kanava in Malayalam and bondas in Kannada. Ansicas or herringworm disease is a parasite disease caused by nematodes, worms that attach to the wall of the esophagus, stomach or intestine. The best way to prevent this disease is to avoid eating raw or undercooked fish or squid. Much like other kinds of seafood, squid is high in protein and low in fat. Squid also comes with another heart healthy agent, vitamin E. Vitamin E helps with heart disease because it strengthens the protection of cells and make them less susceptible to damage. Good source of protein. Like any other seafood, squid is a great source to look for protein. Now, how do we clean the squid? Simply poke your fingers into the tube to find the cartilage and pull it out. To make your pusset more presentable, peel off the spotty skin. Then wash the inside of the tube thoroughly to make sure it is clean off and leftover innards and pat dry. Now your squid is cleaned and ready to cook. So squid mainly eat fish and crustaceans. They are also known to be cannibalites and many feed on each other, especially when caught in nets. It is thought that squids can routinely eat 30% or more of their body weight in a day. They may increase in biomass by 10% to 15% per day in the first half of their life cycle. Do squids have poison? It was recently discovered that octopuses, cuttlefish, and squid are venomous, capable of delivering a toxic bite. Squid will release a powerful jet of water that propels its body forward or backward so it can escape from predators. Now, which country eats squid? Japan, the Mediterranean, the southwestern Atlantic, the eastern Pacific, and elsewhere. They are also used in cuisines around the world, often known as calamari. Now, let's see about squid benefits. Squid diverged from other cephalopods during the Jurassic and occupy a similar role to telesword fish as open water predators of smaller size and behavior. They play an important role in open water food web. Squids are used for human consumption with commercial fisheries in taxonomy, and in Japan, the Mediterranean, the southwestern Atlantic, the eastern Pacific, and elsewhere. They are used in cuisine. Squid have featured in literature since classical times, especially in tales of giant squid and sea monster. Squids are soft-bodied mollusks which forms evolved to adapt to active predatory lifestyle. The head and foot of the squid are at one end of a long body, and this end is functionally anterior, leading the animal as it moves through the water. A set of 8 arms and 2 distinctive tentacles surround the mouth. Each appendage takes the form of a muscular hydrostat and is flexible and prehensile, usually bearing disc-like suckers. The suckers may lie directly on the arm or be stalked. Their rims are stiffened with chitin and may contain minute tooth-like denticles. In mature male, the outer half of one of the left arms is ectocyclized and ends in copulatory pad rather than suckers. This is used for depositing spermatophore inside the mantle cavity of a female. The main body mask is enclosed in the mantle, which has a swimming fin along each side. These fins are not the main source of locomotion in most species. The mantle wall is very heavily muscled and internal, which forms a cone-shaped posterior region called the visceral hump. The mollusk shell is reduced to an internal longitudinal chitinous pen in the functional dorsal part of the animal. Squid makes usually different kinds of camouflage, namely active camouflage, which helps to protect them from predators. The skin is covered controllable chromatophores of different colors, enabling the squid to match its coloration to its surroundings. The play of colors may in addition distract prey from the squid's approaching tentacles. Counter-illumination is also used by the Hawaiian bobtail squid, which has symbiotic bacteria that produce light to help the squid avoid nocturnal predators. The light shines through the squid's skin on its underside and is generated by a large and complex two-lobed light organ inside the squid's mantle cavity. From there it escapes downwards, some of it traveling directly, some coming off a reflector at the top of the organ, that is the dorsal side. Below there is a kind of iris which has branches of its ink sac with a lens below that. Both the reflector and lens are derived from mesodome. The squid controls light production by changing the shape of its iris or adjusting the strength of yellow filters on its underside, which presumably change the balance of wavelengths emitted. Light production shows a correlation with intensity of downwelling light but is about 1/3 as bright. The squid can track repeated changes in brightness. Because the Hawaiian bobtail squid hides in sand during the day to avoid predators, it does not use counter illumination during daylight. Nervous system and sense organs of the squid. Cephalopods have the most highly developed nervous systems among invertebrates. Squids have a complex brain in the form of a nerve ring encircling the oesophagus, enclosed in cartilaginous cranium. Paired cerebral ganglia above the esophagus receive sensory information from the eyes and statocytes. The paired eyes on either side of the head are housed in capsules fused to the cranium. Their structure is very similar to that of a fish eye, with a globular lens that has a depth focus from 3 cm to infinity. The image is focused by changing the position of the lens as in a camera or telescope, rather than changing the shape of the lens as in the human eye. Squid adjust to changes in light intensity by expanding and contracting the slit-shaped pupil. Deep-sea squids in the family Ichthyophidia have eyes of 2 different types and orientation. The large left eye is tubular in shape and looks upwards, presumably searching for the silhouettes of animals higher in water column. The normally shaped right eye points forwards and downwards to protect prey. The female has a large translucent ovary situated towards the posterior of the visceral mask. Now let's see about the digestive system of the squid. The mouth contains the radula, the rough tongue common to all molluscs exhibit bivalvia, which is equipped with multiple rows of teeth. In some species, toxic saliva helps to control large prey. Both of them are empty into the caecum, a pouch-shaped sac where most of the absorption of nutrients takes place. Indigestible food can be passed directly from the stomach to the rectum, where it joins the flow from the caecum and is avoided through the anus into the mantle cavity. The cardiovascular and excretory system of the squid. The squid mantle cavity is a seawater filled sac containing the heart and other organs supporting circulation, respiration and excretion. Squid have a main systematic heart that pumps blood around the body as part of the general circulatory system and 2 branchial hearts. The systematic heart consists of 3 chambers, a lower ventricle and 2 upper atria, all of which contract to propel the blood. So friends, I have given you a lot of information about squids. So catch you in another episode with a different topic. Take care. Bye. Shalom.